Hello everyone and welcome to the Spearhead cast. Me Matt, but before we fall for you all here on Downtown, truly the urban map of urban maps. Like look at this, we have metro cars and everything, well there will be metro cars, rail cars and everything, and just sand, but everything's just destroyed in this city. Let's go for the players. Who's in the allies today? Yes, 70. As a rifle company for the United States, you have a Tokamishi as Royal Guard Regiment with hammer specialization for the British Commonwealth. You have Wabba Floppa as Royal Guard Regiment as well, but also hammer specialization for the British Commonwealth. Damn, okay. And represent finally, we have You Are Gay as Airborne Company for the United States of America. Representing the Germans today. You have Al-Muhidat as Strafdivision for the Wehrmacht, quickly getting Straf troops out on the field. You have All Country again with Sturm Tactics for the Waffen-SS. You have Observator as Jäger Tactics for the Waffen-SS. And finally rounding up, we have Poot, also a Strafdivision for the Wehrmacht. Interesting lineup here. This could be a very interesting battle. Straf is certainly a pretty decent choice for the urban environment, I think. With flooding and some cheap infantry in there. But this is a very intriguing map. Downtown is like a custom map that's just as urban as you can get. Like, just look at it. It's just destroyed buildings, rubble everywhere. I think every aspect of this map is still just part of the city. I guess except the graveyard, which is still technically in the city. There's no outskirts or anything. Everything is just full on urban. And like really big urban too. Like this is really down in the streets. Deep in the center of the city. Downtown, as they say. I should see myself out at some point. Anyway. Troops are quickly moving about to secure territory. That's going to be a lot of Straftroops on the field here for the Germans to use allies, which will certainly give them some weight. But they're dealing with American units in close quarters engagements, which will not be an easy thing to deal with. The Royal Guard regiments, I'm not sure how well they'll do, but they can be equipped with Sten guns, which will certainly improve their close quarters fighting. They can also provide good support for these American units. Sturmheim is going to try and hold, but we have a lot of penal troopers coming up down here. British forces are going for the central victory points. Let's succeed in taking it. Maybe more penal troopers that walk around for the Germans. So we have a proper fight in our hands here. Sturm Grenadiers moving up to support here to try and secure the center. So we have Jäger Sturm Grenadiers and also Sturm Grenadiers. So lots of Sturm. Americans gonna be pushing, but that's a lot of rifles. That is a lot of rifles. And we're gonna be tossed. Very smart there, that pins two of them. Which is actually to the Americans' advantage, because if they can keep them pinned, yeah, they just force them to run off. But you can just open fire and a pin squad that's low quality, they will stay pinned. And the penal troopers are not considered very high quality. And they get pinned very easily from shock factors like grenades or machine guns. Which allows the Allies to get to this victory point soon. Well, at least they have the field point down there. So the Americans are trying to threaten the northern point, but there's a lot of penal troopers holding around every sandbag possible. More Grenadier Guard troops also about. Right here from the Sturm Grenadiers. Oh, that's a good throw. Never mind. Not actually a good throw. Middle spot being tossed. And that actually suppressed the Sturm Grenadiers, which I actually think means that the Brits will win that engagement. Yeah, the Sturm Grenadiers cannot win that. They have to pull back. Here comes another squad. But they are very weakened, so I think these sappers might have a very good chance. Because they can stay behind heavy cover like this. This point will fall to British hands. You have a little AT gun coming up as well, but I'm not sure how efficient that'll be. I am not sure. Actually, that worked out for the Germans. Damn, get into that structure. I didn't think it would. Based on the holding here, we have some actual airborne troops coming out to the fields. Will certainly give the Allies a little bit of an infantry advantage. But the Germans are slowly moving up in the streets here. They'll burst chaos on the fields. You can upgrade to a Wasp. This thing is going to have a flamethrower equipped. The Allies still have no way of getting to the victory point. There's still a German machine gun nearby, keep an eye on it. And that's a lot of penal troopers trying to lay barbed wire quickly. Want to try and prevent the Allies moving through that little street there. I've been trying to do their best against the Sturmgrenadiers. I'm doing a pretty decent job of it because only 2 Sturmgrenadiers are here. Oh wait, that's the third. It's inside the rubble. Still, the Allies take the point for the moment. And it's going to be machine gun cover range. But yeah, the Wasp is going to be a dangerous thing if this 80 gun cannot target it. Wasp is quickly coming up, it needs to be cautious. But he's able to burn it. Playing it out. Wasp is very dangerous, especially in this kind of environment. The Germans need to be very, very careful. Staff troopers are slowly moving around to secure points again. They've lost their Pioneer though, so that means they have to get a reserve Pioneer. Mines being laid here by the American Realism. As the airborne are digging in. MD-34 manned here by some SS forces. Light Panzerfaust being used in the Universal Carrier. Takes it out. Jäger can upgrade a Light Panzerfaust here on the Sturm Pioneers. Pretty damn useful to have. Before it's also being handed out to help them in these close quarters engagements. I think the British need to start investing in Sten guns. MD-34 opening up here. As some more penal troopers heading onwards. Going a sidefall charge. This force is being pinned down, but they should be able to get back up quickly. And they're fine. But here comes the MP4, the armed Sturm Pioneers. Which I don't think the British troops are prepared for. That said, they had to get around the corner here. They're still being tossed by the other squads. And of course, the British forces back for the moment. Now the Americans bring up more units up here. But down here, the British and Americans also just digging in. Taking it nice and slow in their approach. Carbines are being handed out here to the riflemen to help them in these CQC fights? Close quarters? It's not called CQC, is it? Well, close. Actually, it would be. CQC, close quarters combat. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Also, Sturmgrenadiers moving around here. The Germans trying to figure out what to do. Allies do have the upper hand in victory points at the moment. But it's a very slow tickle, so the Germans are mostly fine. They got time. They need to figure out what to do. The Sturmgrenadiers are certainly moving about. We also have an Untersturmführer here. Leading in the front line for the Waffen-SS. Armed with a Sturmgewehr. He's calling in the smoke barrage. Powerface approach there. You know, the Sturmgrenadiers tried to push down here, but failed. That was a British Vickers machine gun. So up here, the staff troops are doing an assault. They even bring minesweepers so they can spot the mines. Americans are suffering quite a lot of losses. They need to get some close quarters combat infantry. That's no charge going out there. Machine gun is in big trouble. It's not gonna make it. Airborne needs to be equipped with some proper close quarters combat equipment. Second chance on the Americans. They need to get out of there. They're not retreating. There we go. Penal troopers are not going to make this one, but penal troopers are fairly cheap. They honestly quite cost effective. I've seen a lot of Wehrmacht players use them. They might need to be nerfed to some capacity or changed. Oh, we have some troops getting on the flank here. They need to stop up and fire. They have to just get out there. Did not really work out for them. Still, that grenade pinned down most of the German infantry here. Which I think is going to allow the riflemen to just get away from this. Lucky for them. Allies need to get to their victory points though. More Sturmgrenadiers, also more German penal troops moving about. The Allies are lacking in automatic equipment. Never mind, they have some Irish Guards on the field here that's been equipped with a flamethrower and some Tommy guns. They'll certainly be able to get the job done if they can get close. And well, I feel these airborne should probably get some carbines to help them in these engagements. Oh, we have some 600 Jäger Alpha class, very elite 3-man squad. Able to SS Jäger. Very good at their job, but there's only 3 of them, so they need to be handled with quite a lot of care. Until we're sitting on the side of all the ruined structures here. You know, quite a lot to work with. All the units are moving about. Units being quite active at them. That's going to be a satchel charge. They're aiming for that forward encampment. We do have an airborne assault team on the fields. Probably cover some grease guns or Thompsons, if not both. Yeah, the Irish Guards are certainly going to help. We also have a Valentine tank coming out here. And it's also a British lieutenant. A Grenadier Guard lieutenant at that, so a highest of the King's honors. Yes, yes. Duly noted, perhaps even knighted. Lieutenant that's knighted. Plus there's some Valonians on the field here. Oh, Penal Troop is going to be advanced here because of the airborne. Who have the airborne sitting on an encampment here. Be able to pin down basically all the Penal Troopers. Valentine tank slowly pushed up here. That's not a lot of anti-tank equipment from the German side. Flamethrowers has been grabbed here by the rifle section. I think the Penal Troopers might actually be in very deep shit. Because I think the retreat path is in trouble. I think the Allies might have found an opening. They just need to push through here. Need to take out those half class. They're using a Panzerfaust. Takes out the Valentine. There's also minefield laid here by the Germans. They've been quite diligent with that. MP40 and Flamethrower equipped Storm Grenadiers or Storm Pioneers now. Yeah, those are the Grenadiers that now want to fight that, so they pop a smoke and get out of there. Oh, we have a Scharfschütze. An SS Sniper. And unique to Sturm, I think. There's also a plane flying overhead dropping some medical supplies for the British forces. Sabers are taking some fire there. They should probably just stay back there behind cover. Probably why it'll suit them best. Oh, the airborne is sitting up with an aid station and everything. So I think the airborne is here to stay. They just need to get up on their victory point and secure it. They have a fighting emplacement also being set up. Now the penal force has set up their own forward headquarters here to operate from. Valonian squads are moving forward here from the Sturm tactics. Plus some grenades there, some egg grenades. And pushing over the MP-44s. But I don't think the British want to stay there too long. And they get mowed down by the MP-44s. No big surprise. They've all spotted the AT gun. Loading a high explosive round. A canister round, actually. Only managed to kill one and suppress the others. So they get cleared out pretty quick. Brengon and Grenadier Guards are doing their best, tossing a mill swarm. Instant grenade being tossed back. Here comes some Americans to help support. There's a lot of movement here from both sides. Very intense urban combat. Irish Guards doing their job. Down to 3 men. Oh, he's stuck back here. I hate when they get stuck. That's why there's a problem with building inside these tight borders. Also have a British Guard Major on the field. Now this guy is probably knighted. By the king himself, no less probably. But he's gonna have a hard time here. Doing his best with his little revolver. A Whipley revolver, I'm pretty sure it is. I think the weapon revolver is actually an semi-automatic revolver. Like, you don't actually have to cock it yourself. I think it is able to pull the trigger back on its own. I'm not sure what the term is. But it's a pretty cool idea for like a revolver. It's basically like a semi-automatic pistol at that point. Because normally with a revolver you have to pull back the firing pin yourself every time with your thumb. But not with the Webley revolver, I'm pretty confident. Oh, we have another squad of Irish guards coming onto the field here. Being used to man the AT gun. American airborne securing back the victory points. A little bit overdue, I think. We have an A2 Sherman coming up as well to support. No, the Germans have brought up a half man to help oversee the front line here. More Irish guards moving about, using the Tommy guns. As well as flamethrowers. This structure is about to collapse soon. We also have some SS Fallschirmjägers coming onto the field and be able to this is in SS Jäger, that's what it's called. Pretty damn good at what they do. Being equipped with some FT-42s here. I believe the FT-42 is good at all ranges, making it a very versatile gun. That's good in close quarters as well as in long range. Only issue is it's very rapid firing and it only has 20 rounds. Ooh, Allied mine still present. Makes the approach a little bit difficult. Oh. They should just pull these paratroopers back. They realize they cannot really do much there. British Lieutenant keep an eye on the flank though. They don't want the Sturmgrenadier squads, but allows the Fallschirmjägers to get through. Cromwell Mark 5 in the center here for the British Commonwealth. The premier British main battle tank. The 25% increased armor here. This thing is pretty damn potent, actually. Good a bit of armor for the British. Well, down here, though, it looks like the Staff Division is pushing up with the Panzer IV at once. Like, lots of penal troopers here for the Germans. But they do get pinned down pretty easy, as you can see. And once they're pinned down, they're basically just sitting ducks. But the One Flash is killing the rear echelons to try to get through there. But the Allies still been able to get to the victory point. The Germans hold all 3 victory points somehow. I am not sure how they managed that. Germans going around the flank. They do have Panzerknackers. Actually, they're Panzerfaust and Spearheads. They were nerfed to have Panzerknackers in Spearhead. In Ironside, they were nerfed to get Panzerknackers instead. Which I think is a lot better for them to have rather than Panzerfaust. That's just my opinion. Sherman doing his best to hold the line here. Needs some repairs though. Panzer IV arriving here for the Germans to help hold the line as well. Mines making it very difficult for the Allies to do anything. Panzer IV is like the Panzer IV, but it has a very slow rotating turrets because it doesn't have an electric motor. They have to hand crank the turret basically. Smoke landing on the Panzer IV to give the Allies some time. Germans get inside the structures here though. Great assault going out. Germans suffering heavy losses there though. Plus the Allies managed to take the point then. Germans still hold the victory points though. Very good urban combat in this one. I like to see it. The base is a little bit of a command post here with a captain and a mate nearby. Very close to the Germans actually, but then again that's pretty common in urban combat. You're much closer to the enemy than you realize sometimes. It's all about angles and streets. The structures in between. Oh, looks like we also have the Black Watch being called in, I think. I believe this is the Black Watch. Yeah, it looks like it. No, this is not the Black Watch. This is the Scots Guard. Another unique battle group available to Royal Guard. I think Royal Guard gets a lot of battle groups actually that are based themed on various guard regiments or guard divisions of the British forces. And the Scots Guard, I believe, are very good long-range combatants. Very effective in long-range cover-to-cover fighting. That's Panzer IV looking at them though. Need to get out of the universal carrier. Yeah, or that would happen. And that's why you need to disembark when you get close to the front. But they still got one more squad of Scots Guard on the field there. I love here the airborne having a long fight against more of the Straftuppen. Looks like Put is slowly pulling out the Straftuppen and replacing them with actual Grenadiers though. Probably a good call, all things considered. The Straftuppen just don't cut it in these close quarters fights with units with automatic weaponry. As you can tell. Generally the Germans have issues dealing with units that are very well equipped in close quarters engagements. The Battleladung on that structure. Hits the Grenadiers though. Lots of Panzer IV ones holding the southern flank. So the Germans are not really much of an issue down there, but the Allies are still fortified, but they haven't gotten the victory point yet. And that's what matters. The victory points are in the end what matters here in these kind of games. Also the Allies might finally make a go for the central one. Need to move quick though. And they're also being on a machine gun fire here. Captain trying to push up here, but it's not really going to work for him. There's no cover for him to work with. This makes him an easy target, so that captain basically just got sacrificed. A waste of an officer. A waste of an officer. So we have Churchill coming out here for Wobber Flubber. The British Flamethrower is doing a pretty damn good job here. That's a satchel charge, I think. Yeah, those structures remain up. Yeah, these structures are resilient. So the Germans are preparing to demo charge this structure though. The Allies can't use it, or at least preparing a trap. Yeah, one waiting in an ambush here. The Battleladung toss though. We do take out the Pioneers though, but these paratroopers need to get back to get some replenishment very quickly at that too. So the Irish Scots gonna try and go for it next. It's not an easy approach. Is there smoke in the way? There might be smoke in the way that we cannot see. Plus it didn't red line. There we go, now they can spot each other. Which will immediately be to the guards' disadvantage. Using another smoke there. They will actually be able to secure the point here. Now the Germans are going to be in the back foot, I think, unless the Germans might take the point up here, which they seem to be with the Grenadiers at the moment. There's still some mines about. Panzerfaust with the Sherman, leaving it stuck. Immobilized, needs a target. But still well positioned where its machine guns and cannon can do some work. And you just have to pull back. So that was the airborne start moving in again. Airborne assault teams here equipped with M1 Garands and Thompsons. Half class gets cleared out. More British force preparing to move up here. Goes with a Churchill. No, not Churchill. That's a Sexton. Where's the Churchill? Children 76. Yeah, that's a Churchill heading for the northern flank. Panzer IV wants to push it. Is that a satchel charge? No, that was a sock bomb, a sticky bomb, which is more or less just a sock with sticky material with some light explosives inside, which is generally not going to do much to a tank. There's a chance it'll destroy the tracks, and that's kind of what you hope for. It's kind of like a desperation thing. Not very efficient. Sherman 76 coming up though, and F1's going to have issues with that. As you can see almost immediately. A2's going up behind the 76 to support. F1 has to reconsider where it wants to engage here. As the mortars now shelling each other. The Germans have brought up a heavy mortar load to supplement. 2 heavy mortars actually. But we have a pretty big mortar fight here. The American mortars are retaliating pretty quickly. That's what he holds to send a Hauptsturmführer nearby to keep an eye on it as well with his Sturmpistole. Churchill now making its appearance. This Puma is not going to be able to do much, so that's to pull out of that quick. He realizes there's a Churchill that has to come around the corner. That's not a fight he wants to take. Oh, it might still have to encounter it though. You do not want to encounter a Churchill crocodile at its front in the street like this. Like the crocodile is like a tank made for this kind of environment. Puma's gonna try to potentially go for a flank. Needs to be cautious. Wasp getting around the corner here. Oh. Ammo cook off in the Puma. Wasp scouting ahead here for the Churchill. They know there's a squad of paratroopers back here. Some Fallschirmjäger. Irish Guard's gonna encounter them. But they run straight into FT-42s. Panzerfaust to hit the Universal Carrier. So there was an airstrike here from the Luftwaffe coming in. Didn't really do much but destroy some buildings there. Scots Guards managed to move up here with a brain gun. Which is going to allow the British and Allied forces to, well, just Allied forces in general, to secure the central point for now. Loin is pushing up though to prevent it. They decide to pull back after just desecuring it. Cromwell Mark IV Hill here to supplement the Churchill. You have an Ostwind coming up here to help hold the line too for the Waffen-SS. Graveyard's being bombed. Churchill on the move. Got lots of fighting going on here. Quite a Panzer T-34's been pulled into the streets here. Might surprise the American tankers. They've probably never seen or heard about a T-34 before. As they might have seen it before in like the show reels that they probably showed to the American troops about their allies, one being the Soviets. But they probably didn't expect to see one in German hands on the Western Front. Churchill Crocodile is certainly being a problem here. Just might need to lay some AT mines around the corners if they want to have any chance. Sexton is also providing close range artillery support here. Irish Guards going for the central point again, just as the Ballon is doing the same. The Major can keep eyes on it though. Ostwind now to keep an eye on the point as well. Ballon's got mowed down to pieces. Most of you is keeping eyes on the points as well the best he can. So we've been called here on the British Major. He probably has to pull back. As the Allied tanks are slowly pushing for the streets. Germans need to use all the little avenues they can take advantage of here. They do have a Stuka Sefus nearby. Probably awaiting orders and coordinates of where to fire. Panzers are making a move here on the open street, making them an easy target to the machine guns. And yeah, they were asking where the cannon fodder is. Cannon fodder has not made their move yet. Field troopers moving ahead to be a distraction. Going straight into a flamethrower. And yes, moving out here, Panzerfausting. Hits in his face after Cromwell. Took some foot opens fire. They aiming to take out that Churchill. They mobilized the Sherman, but the Churchill's fine. Needs to turn quickly. It's about to be Panzerfausted. It's struck, but it's turned the right way. Probably has a pack that can look at it straight at it. Truck moving up to start repairs here. They need to get these vehicles moving. And the truck crew is unable to fix the tracks. Commander injured on the Churchill. It's an easy target for the pack. Tanks are slowly taking pot shots here at long distance. They just need one more penetration. Smoke being popped here by the Churchill to buy itself some time. Most of the Fallschirmjäger is going to go for it. They got an anchor where the flamethrower cannot hit them. And it takes them out. Panzerfaust blows up it, and all the fuel also kills a lot of the Echelon nearby. They toss towards the Sherman, but the Sherman is fine here. Actually, probably intended for the infantry near the Sherman. Well, here in the center looks like the Valonians are going for another push here. Aiming to secure the central victory point again for Germany. Stuka dive bomb coming in here on the Allied positions, force them a little bit further back. Setting a building ablaze. Artillery going in here. They're not giving the British any pause. As we have another Churchill booming up here. This is not a crocodile, but this is just a heavily armored one. I think this is Churchill Mark 7, A42. So I think this thing is the most heavily armored Churchill they have. Like, I think it's actually ridiculously armored. It's about to get track armor. So this thing is going to be ridiculously hard to damage. Unless they can get in the rear of it. So far it's quieted down a little bit. Howards are being set up here by the Strafzone on the southern flank. Just as a precision strike hits them. Actually, that's not a precision strike. That's a Black Dragon strike, I think. Is that a Black Dragon? I have to see when I can select the Major again. Oh, the Major got killed, never mind. I was going to check if it was a Black Dragon, but it was certainly a very big artillery strike. Churchill Mark 7 now, keep an eye on the center here. The Panzerfaust is still very dangerous though. Penetrates, but the Churchill is still fine enough to pull back for repairs. I like to see this proper urban fighting. We don't see enough urban fighting. Very hard to get a good map for it, I think. Irish Guards are coming this flank here. Doing a pretty damn good job of it. As we have some more SS5 Shakers pushing up here. Mowing down the Irish Guards in very short amount of time. Goliath now driving up through this main street here. And the Sturmtiger as well has been called in. I don't think the British are prepared for Goliath. They've spotted it. Oh! That is painful. That is really painful right there. Goliaths are really dangerous, especially in this environment. Now jumps on the Sturmtiger already on the horn. Fighter Panzer pushing up here. Paratroops trying to hold the ground. You have another crocodile showing up here for the British Commonwealth. Sturmtiger is still waiting for a good shot. Not sure how effective a Sturmtiger is in an urban situation, but we'll have to see. Then it's driving up for something and it's ready to fire. They're using early warning, which should give them vision and everything. Churchill Crocodile slowly pushes forwards here. Keep an eye on the Sturmtiger whenever it's ready to fire. We can judge. Panzer Force a traffic jam down here. Unable to really do anything. That's also the problem with tight narrow streets. Tanks not that efficient in them. Let's see if we have an American recon run going overhead. And to keep eyes on the German positions. Sturmtiger's firing at something. It's aiming for the Churchill Mark 7. And takes it out. The British forces at the center are basically neutered. Crocodile now showing itself here. Which the Panzer Force not equipped for dealing with. The Allies need to apply more pressure somewhere. Because the center most certainly firmly in German hands with Sturmtiger keeping an eye on things. Especially with that Churchill Mark 7 being gone. Tokamishi certainly lost a lot of things, that's for certain. Americans are still trying to get a clear way of getting through here. The traffic jam from this wreck is certainly preventing the Germans from doing anything. They were probably trying to push with all these Panzer IVs, but found they couldn't. More and more Shermans are gathering too on the American side. More buildings collapsing. I think that was actually the church. The church finally collapsed. They need to keep an eye where this Sturmtiger will fire though. When it's reloading. They put another shell in and are closing up the hatches. But we just need to do something else. Stukas and Fus hits around the American positions. Just pinning down most of their infantry. Not really doing much else, I think. Probably destroyed some tanks or structures. So most certainly destroyed structures. This building's all ablaze. But the airborne are mostly fine. Just a shock. As more of the city collapses around them. Certainly some German city late in the war. Germans are doing a lot of scorched earth here, just denying everything in their path and destroying everything. If they can't have it, nobody can. Basically following the Nazis' orders to fight to the last and destroy everything. If Hitler can't have Germany, they can't have Germany, or something into that regard. Very egotistical and evil man, that. Insane man, I would say, actually. Allies are still losing victory points, though, so certainly having an effect. Yeah, I'm trying to make an assault here. There's no mines in the way. And yes, using a rifle grenade there. Very well aimed, too. Good play from Poot here, using a Veteran C5 Grenadier squad. Damn! These guys are very good at their job. Okay, it's been popped to cover their approach. I don't think the Grenadiers want to stay there much longer. Yeah, they have to pull back. Maybe the Americans are getting too close. Another rifle grenade being used here. Doesn't need much. Stupa on the field here too. I'll certainly mix things up. White Panzer also here to fight. Smoke being popped there. Paratroops are trying to move out through here. They need to be very cautious. Storm Pioneers moving up to try and counteract the paratroopers. I think that's a satchel charge? No, just another smoke grenade. They probably thought they could get onto the point, but that's a lot of Germans going around now. These paratroopers are definitely going to be surrounded. Yeah, they're not going to get on there, I think. Oh, satchel charge on the flank. That's actually smart. That might actually just save them. Very cheeky of these paratroopers, and actually might have saved the squad. Anyway, here in the center we have another Churchill coming up, and not a Crocodile. Crocodile also here ready to move up through the street. Until we lands around me the Sturmtiger. They don't know where to fire yet. We'll keep the Sturmtiger selected again. Meanwhile, down here, not a lot is happening. Just a lot of artillery back and forth on the southern flank. Not too surprising. But the Allies still don't have the point. We trapped the point here, with this victory point here, so the Allies gonna have a hard time. Truck near the Sturmtiger gets thrown out. I need to pour myself some more of my sparkling water. My apologies. So that's a good spot we can put the camera while I do it. I guess it's around the Sturmtiger as the shells are landing. Oh, that's a very big shell. There we go, got my sparkling water in my glass. Close the bottle. It's a very big 2-liter bottle. The Allies are running out of points. The Germans' tactic is working. The Allies can't really push through yet. They need to do something. They need to find a way to push through. They need to overrun the Sturmtiger because the Germans are just waiting for the right time to fire the Sturmtiger the instant they see the Allies making the push here. I think they need to make a two-sided attack. They need to push the Churchill Crocodile from here. Where is it? Oh no, they're pushing on the north. Churchill Crocodile here to cause issues. Flamethrower is doing its thing. Panzerfaust attempt here. It's gonna work out. Hits the Churchill. But Germans are suffering heavy losses. Lots of elite infantry is being blown to pieces. Charger gets blown up there by the satchel. Not the satchel, the demo charge. Panzer IV flanks. So as the first lands, they immobilize the Churchill. Panzer IV gets cleared out though, but the Churchill's still alive. It's an easy target now, no, for the Weiter Panzer. Which quickly swings into action. Managed to pin down the Staftruppen. But the Weiter Panzer could go for it, but the stock manages to flank instead. Now the Allies also making the push for the center here. They need to act quick. That's a Flammhetzer. Basically, think of the Germans. Oh, the fuel tank exploded. I didn't know that was actually a thing. I guess that's a feature. Basically, think the Germans answer to a flamethrower tank. That's a lot of artillery landing near the German front line. Might have to be the opening the Allies need to push through. The Allies need to move in quick. Point is still booby trapped though. But the Sturmtiger is now soon without protection. Ostwind is about to lose its gunners, I think. Yeah, the Sturmtiger is trying to pull back now. They realize they cannot hold this ground anymore. Especially as the Croc shows itself. The Allies need to get in this point, but it's been booby trapped. They need to get on it again. The Allies need to act quick. While this is going on, the Germans also preparing to get to this victory point, I think. It's a lot of back and forth. And Sturmtiger hits down here. Which I actually think was a wasted shot. Because the Allies still have enough troops nearby to get on the point. Germans going for the point up here now. Oh, good high explosive on the pack house, but there's still a satchel charge on the M10. Oh, managed to survive. Central point is now in the Allied hands. This could be the turnaround point here. If the Allies can act swiftly enough and keep pushing, I don't think the Germans can fight back. But they have to act quick. Sturmtiger still reloading back here. There's very little to cover the front line in the center here for the Germans. As now Churchill pushes up. This is Churchill Mark 7. Hack turning around to try and deal with it. Even loading APCR rounds. But Churchill's just too frontally armored. Savas quickly pushing up here. Brute Days to the flamethrower. Impact grenade being tossed. Germans are quickly trying to relocate many of their Panzer force. They realize they need to spring into action. But the Germans are covering this angle. Scott's about to be flanked though. Ammo rack on one Panzer IV. Scott manages to back off. I feel these Churchills need to keep pushing it. They need to force this Sturmtiger off. Oh! Sturmtiger's been immobilized! That's exactly the opening they need. I don't think the Allies know it's been immobilized. We're just gonna give the Germans time to repair it. Irish Guards on the assault, on the offensive though. Still taking a shot though, and there's something he can hit. Where's it firing at? I might not be able to fire actually, he might be aiming at something that actually cannot reach. Churchill is assaulting, but while this is going on, the Stupa is assaulting on people. Lots of Storm Pioneers! They're being forced back by the German who's holding the ground. Lots of action here from both sides. Very aggressive, desperate action here. Super Sufus opens fire. Oh god! More stuff is just collapsing. While this is going on, the Churchill's pushing up here. There's little to stop it in the center. As the Allies keep pushing up through the downtown area. Penal troopers are still trying to get in the point. They're trying to buy the Germans all the time they can. I don't think the Allies are gonna let them. Yeah, they don't. Churchill Mark 7 is still threatening the center here, but it has sustained some damage. Panzer gets cleared out. Sturm Panzer fires. Well, Sturm Teague actually. Takes up one squad. I guess it's the only thing it can do in this situation. They need to get this thing repaired. They set up a fort headquarters in this structure here to try and get some repair teams out. They need to get this thing working quick. Get the tracks fixed. And it might just be in luck. I don't think the Allies are going for it. We have the Welsh Guard call in now. I think the Welsh Guard are actually the long-range ones because they are equipped with a sniper rifle and the infill scope one. That's one of their basic things. So we can pull them back for repairs. And down here the Allied tanks are still waiting. And we're pushing. Neither side is able to really push the southern flank here. We just see 5 heavy mortars here for the Germans. Damn. They flattened this part of the city. Most of the action has been up here. That's for certain. But I think the Allies might actually have managed to find a way to push through. The shells keep landing. They're trying to reload this Sturmtiger very quickly as they can. Officer gets cleared out. British Guards are trying to make some space here. Churchill Mark 7 is ready to faction again. Yeah, I think it's the Welsh Guards that are very good at long-range combat infantry. Not the Scots Guard. I think the Scots Guards are just good all-rounders. Sturmtiger's ready to fire again. Takes out the AT gun, but that wasn't enough to save the Panzer IV in time. But now it should be an easy target for the Churchill if he wants to take action. More Sturm Pioneers are making that move up here. While the Panzers are making a move on the northern flank with the Straftrüppen. M10 is ready to help the whole line. But I don't think the M10 is designed for really fighting T-34s. Very little on the western front is, I'm imagining. Probably think, what the hell are they fighting? Looks like they are so far taking them out. Yeah, M10 is holding. They blinded the Boiler Panzer. Super opens fire. Immobilize the M10. Not enough to save the Boiler Panzers though. The penal troopers are in full retreat. Completely panicking and losing their morale as the Super keeps yelling. Yeah, but just remain low and behind cover. That's what you need to do. If you're behind heavy cover and just lay low, artillery will not do that much to you. Alliance is securing more ground now. I think the Germans are running out of steam. Very few units are left to hold the center here for the Waffen-SS. Very few units at all. We do have a squad of stormtroopers here equipped with some Sturmgewehrs. But overall, the Germans, I think, are just running out. Stupa is still doing a good job, and so is the Stuka Sufus, just pinning the Americans down. But the Sextons are certainly having an impact. It's giving the British all the artillery they need. What's the name at? Over here. They figured out where the German fort headquarters is. So instead the Germans have to fall all the way back to the main base. Stormseeker still needs repairs. You need actual repair teams, not just the automated ones to fix the tracks. And it seems like the playback is over, so I think this might be the end of it. Well, this was quite an urban hell, but I would firmly say the Allies won. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Bye-bye.